Welcome. I'm going to wait for YouTube to gather me a little audience. Hey, welcome. Spirit. Hey, girlfriend. Are you on my Instagram yet? It's Raw Chef Andrea, Rawchef Andrea. I'm going to type it in right here. Okay, so I'm going to wait for YouTube to gather me. Oh, yay, the Andrea Lee Cox page on Facebook. Wonderful. Gonna wait for YouTube to gather me a little audience. I'm actually getting ready to go to the gym. It's like day 8 of not washing my hair and it needs it. So I'm gonna oil my scalp and get ready to go to the gym. I feel like you and I are having a girl hangout right here until YouTube gathers me an audience. So I'm sitting here with the dogs. I was getting some work done and go to the gym, running errands. Monday has turned into like a clerical errand running client wrap up for me. Usually I talk to my clients on Thursdays, but today I had a client call and something came up and I want to share it with all of you because she's letting her karmic lessons literally interfere with her ability to manifest love, money, everything. So I want to explain something to you and it's going to be really valuable. And it's amazing, as I'm on here, this channel in 2000, what was it, 2019 was my biggest platform. My videos were getting 50,000 views, 30,000 views. Most of them were live. So in the popular section on this channel, you have to actually go back and look at them. I mean, I've got a Virgo video. I think it's called Wish I Was a Virgo. It's got like 46,000 views. And I'm going to use myself as an example. Because someone didn't like what I was saying, they attacked my channel, just like they had my other channel. So they interfered with my bag. And we don't like when people interfere with our bag, right? Because when someone interferes with your bag, it affects your livelihood, it affects your life's purpose, it affects your ability to take care of yourself. It actually is detrimental to your life in every single area. So someone didn't want to see me happy, healthy, making money, in love, doing anything unless I was, with them. They were involved with someone that was also extremely jealous, to no knowledge of mine. I didn't know what was going on. And they attacked my channel. They, basically any way that they saw I was making money, they went after. Well, I just had a client call and we were talking about things that happen and karmic lessons and things of that nature. And I'm going to kind of share with you guys what I shared with her. So by putting out positive thoughts and correcting your mistakes, you can heal these karmic situations that come up. You can heal the past. You can heal your problems. But don't do something to alleviate the problem without correcting the cause. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Don't do something to alleviate the problem without correcting the cause. The suffering came for your benefit. Doesn't mean it was right, okay, but that's their karma to deal with. You should not try to take that away. You shouldn't try to take the suffering away. Instead, bring out the nice things, the good qualities in yourself, the positive side in you, and the negative things will basically cure themselves. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. So self-healing should be that way. If you have negative will, ask yourself, how did I get into this? What is the cause? What is the resolution? Yes, in the future, I will not encourage like that thought process, or I would never get involved with someone, that I knew instinctually and intuitively not to get involved with. But the best way to drive away darkness is to bring light into the room. So darkness can't shine a light into a light room. Only light can do that. Okay. Now, I cannot stand, and I've said this, and it literally, someone I interviewed on my podcast, he just said this the other day. Hang on one second. If you don't get out of there, like seriously, Mav, sorry. Someone I had on my podcast said this the other day. He said, "Oh, life is not about love and light." I literally say that all the time. It's not. Life is not about love and light. Life has a lot of dark twists and turns. There's a lot of karma involved, especially if you're like a Pisces. You're on your last lifetime here on earth. It's your 12th lifetime. Geminis are the babies of the zodiac. They often have the most lessons to learn. Some of your biggest temptations in life are a mere dress rehearsal for a karmic experience of negativity. And what you need to remember is that when these things happen, I kind of like to categorize them in 3 ways, because my client that I had a call with, this is affecting her ability to find love. She won't let anyone in her life. It's affecting her ability to earn money because she's still looking at what happened to her. She basically got fired from a job because, Mav, come here. What are you doing? Maverick, come here. She basically got fired from a job because someone thought she was attractive, and the owner of the business, his wife, wanted her gone. So here she lost this job because she's an attractive woman and her boss's wife wanted her out of there. So, I mean, that's just like story of my life, right? Like someone has some kind of online fixation with me, and their girlfriend, who I have no idea about it, or their wife, who I pay no attention to, becomes obsessed with me and wants to like target me, right? Story of my life. It's happened in living situations, it's happened in work, it's happened so many times throughout my life. But I told her, I'm like, by holding on to that, you are actually creating your next experience. If you don't let that go, right? If you don't release that, you're seriously pissing me off. You always do this when I get on video. Every single time. Come here. Come here, stink boy. Come here. So, he'll bark because when I turn away from him, he barks. Typical man, needs attention constantly. So, it's emotionally and spiritually impossible to not go through life experiencing some kind of karma. Here's what we have to be mindful of: not to create more karma for ourselves as we go along our journey. How do we do that? Well, being shady, attacking other people, targeting people out of jealousy and envy, stealing from people their ideas, their words, their whatever. I mean, you guys, I've had people literally transcribe my videos and say what I say in reels almost word for word. I've had people look way, way back on my Facebook posts, steal my quotes, requote them. I've had people, and for a minute, I had to make sure I didn't become what I came here to destroy, meaning untruth. People who weren't full of justice. Because we can fall into that trap, right? When we go through life and we're targeted, right? We have a brilliant mind. We're highly creative. I mean, I'm a Pisces. Look at Rihanna. We have the same placements. I mean, look at her Fenty beauty. And we all know who the family that steals all of her work, right? She's called them out on it for years. So the famous family. So, when people are targeting you, you can actually become what you come here to destroy. Now, what do I mean that? Say you stand for truth, justice, honor, integrity. You can become a person that's way out of integrity because you're targeted so much that it's affected your money, and you find other ways that aren't of integrity to make money, right? You can you can become what you came here to destroy if someone comes and steals all your ideas, everything you do to make your own livelihood. You can become a person that gets unmotivated, becomes uncreative, and does the same thing. All of us can fall off, but that's what the enemy wants. Now, who do I mean by the enemy? Well, I believe in good and evil, and there is evil in the world. So I believe that's what that's what the enemy wants. They want you to become what you came here to destroy. They want you to become evil. So what we can do to counteract this and counterbalance this is to continue to do good, to continue to walk in the light, to continue to shine a big, bold, bright ass light on the darkness of what people are doing until finally they weaken and they give up. You guys, I had people attack me for years and they gave up. I watched people go to prison. I'm not kidding. I've seen people that illegally looked in on my bank accounts go to prison. I have seen people fall ill, like age, lose all their hair, that have stalked me online. I saw people go through divorces. I've seen people lose their money. I don't have to do anything when someone does me wrong. All I have to do is remove myself from the situation, elevate myself, raise my vibration through the foods I eat, the company I keep and won't keep. And that's all I have to do. So what I told my client and what I shared with my client was just that. I was like, you're literally becoming the people who attacked you. You're literally becoming that jealous, envious wife of that person that owned the business that you worked for, that wanted you out. You're becoming that because you're angry because you don't have that income coming in anymore. So rise above and find a way to make a living. And she's like, well, I shouldn't have to create something else. I shouldn't have to get another job. I shouldn't have to do this. Well, you're going to have to. And trust me when I say that people who target people for no reason, oh, they pay. Whether it's a degenerative disease like cancer, I'm not saying that people that get cancer deserve it. This is just what I'm saying. Whether it's going to jail, prison, whatever, whether it's divorce, whether it's losing their hair, whether it's just within the realm of like their health, they do suffer, whether it's losing all their money. Karma is a very real thing. The wheel is always turning. So if someone has unjustly done something to you to affect she thinks people were affecting her beauty. I don't believe anyone can do that. That to me, that's like genetics and things like that. If someone's trying to affect your beauty, if someone's trying to affect your money, if someone's trying to affect your relationship, if someone's trying to affect your home life, come here, bud, come here. If they're trying to affect your health in any way, shape, or form, trust me when I say you do not have to do anything. And when I say anything, I mean nothing at all. The wheel is always turning. Karma is a very real thing. And it happens like that. Someone on here does definitely need a reading, and I'm going to share that link with you now. We got new pay systems up, so that's cool. Definitely don't use PayPal. I really want to get rid of PayPal completely. We've left it up there for those people that like, have to have PayPal, but I really don't think it's necessary. Here's a link to the reading. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Trying to find my reading. Okay. There you go. So, you really want to. Can you guys see the link I just shared? Okay. You really want to make certain that you're always on the up and up, that you're on the right end. And, you guys, I got to tell you, I've seen it happen so quickly to people when people have targeted me. Like, I've seen relationships just plummet where people look like a total joke now. I've seen people's health go out the door. I've seen people rapidly age. I've seen people go to jail. I've seen so many things because I don't do people wrong. I do everybody good. I'm not going to do anyone wrong or shady. I'm not going to, create a fake account to stalk someone's social media. I've dealt with that my whole life. I'm not going to target someone else's business. Not going to target someone's YouTube channel so they lose money. That's low vibrational. I'm not going to throw shade at someone's good name with a bunch of lies that some, drug addict said about someone. And I'm not going to do that. I'm very forthright and I say it like it is. And I believe in karma and justice on a grand scale. So if you've suffered with slandering, if you've suffered with your business being targeted, if you've suffered with someone targeting your relationship, if you like really targeting your relationship, like actually trying to infiltrate it, if you not something you've made up in your head, right? Because I got to tell you, a lot of you who are coming to me for wellness coaching, I'm helping, and for readings, I'm turning away. And here's why. You guys come to me with this, nonsense of, why isn't so and so calling, or this person tried to ruin my relationship. No one can ruin your relationship but you. No one can step outside of your relationship but you or your partner. No one can be looking at other women online but your partner. It's not the woman's fault, right? A lot of you are in this low vibrational way of thinking that is just so barren, and it's not yielding fruit. You're not yielding money in your business. You're not yielding positive, honest relationships that are peaceful, loving, and supportive, because you guys are so stuck in this mindset that all these beautiful single women are out to get your man and things like it's crazy. Like, focus on finding a good person that's actually supportive and loving and has his head on straight, doesn't do drugs, doesn't drink alcohol, doesn't talk to you nasty, doesn't check out other women online and have fake screen names to do it. Like, own the situation you're in and stop blaming people outside of it. Oh my gosh, who did I watch? So I was on Instagram the other day. It was hilarious. I watched, I think it was the Quietest Revolution. It was so funny. She made fun of a reel that a woman was doing. She's like, when you're the side chick, but he chose you to be the side chick. And she goes, some of you are letting these men get away with way too much. And you are. I would never put up with half the stuff you guys come to me with, telling me you're putting up with. Why? Because you're codependent. You can't get the bag on your own. You can't take care of your kids without a man. You can't pay your bills on your own. A lot of you need to be coming to me for intuitive life coaching, not a reading. You need to be coming to me to learn how to get your shit together. Not a reading about is he cheating or is he going to call? But some of you, that's the low vibrational headspace you're in. You know, some of you are actually giving your beautiful body, you're having one night stands with these men that don't deserve you. I mean, that are breaking you off a little whatever. I mean, it's horrible. Like, you need to treat your body as sacred vessels. You need to be working out. I'm headed to the gym. I did my elliptical this morning. I'm going to yoga after that. I have ballet class in the morning. Like, treat your body like a vessel. I drank my green juice. I have like 10 bananas after that. Like, I'm very like I feel like when I enter into a relationship, like, I am an empress. Like, I deserve the very best. And I'm very traditional too. And I want to say this as well. I believe in traditional relationships where a man takes care of a woman. Why? Because when a man takes care of a woman, she can actually devote her time and energy and her focus to him. But I want to tell you something. If you can't take care of yourself first, if you can't take care of your own finances, that you will never be in a healthy relationship. If you can't first conquer your own, like, you guys, I've been on my own since I was 17. Okay. Like, I mean, I just went through a move from one state to a different state that cost me between $20,000 and $30,000. I can, like, hands down, take care of myself, always have my own back, always have enough money to, whatever happens, I'm okay. However, when I enter into a relationship, my best relationships, one lasted 11 years, one lasted 5 years, was because a man knew the value of how to properly take care of a woman. A lot of you guys are in this fake stuff. You're with someone that kind of wants you one day, doesn't want you the next, and then love bombs you with a bunch of money and gifts to get you back in instead of really owning their shit. You guys need help. Here, I'm gonna share one more link, and I'm gonna close this out. And then some of you, and I've just got to be honest with you, you guys are holding grudges towards people who don't even want your ass. I gotta say all this. Sorry. Hang on. Here's the intuitive life coaching. Costa Rica. Oh my God, how wonderful. I bet it's beautiful there. I know that the fruit is really delicious there. My friend Diana Stobo owns The Retreat in Costa Rica. So check it out. She's so lovely. She's a Pisces as well. So yeah, Pisces women, we're badasses. We will blindfold us, spin us around 20 times, try to run game on us, and we'll still blow your ass out of the water when it comes to creativity, business, whatever we need to do. So, okay. So I shared the readings link. I shared the intuitive life coaching link. This is what was so frustrating today when I worked with this client. I love her to death, but so hung up on what happened to her. The only time you should be hung up on something that happened to you is if it was illegal, because that's when you can really take karma into your own hands. That's when you can really flip the tables on someone. And that's where you become the karmic scales of justice, specifically if you have Libra highly aspected like myself. But a lot of you, you're coming to me with this stuff that is just a joke. Like, I found this about, my husband, and he was looking at all his exes online, and he was, well, of course, he's bored. He's bored with you. Step it up. Don't hate the women. Go to him. Oh, I bet it's really easy to make raw meals out there. Awesome. So this wasn't really a rant. Also, if you have money blocks, clear your energy and look at, okay, what is standing in the way? Are you wasting your time and energy with maybe someone that's not giving you what you deserve? Are you with someone with like a Pisces North Node or a Taurus North Node? That always affects women's money. Are you with someone that tried to do harm to their Saturn placement? For example, if you have Saturn in Aries, okay, and you attack someone's online business that is on the cusp of Aries or an Aries, that's going to affect that your money and whoever you're partnered with, their money. If you have Saturn in Taurus and you go after a Taurus, that's the bank. Taurus rules the bank. If you have Saturn in Pisces and you try to affect a Pisces livelihood, that's going to affect your money, your partner's money. You have to look at these things from an astrological sense too. Taurus moved into the North Node months ago. It's supposed to be there for like 3 years. So taking other people's ideas will not make you money. Using like the name that someone else came up with will not make you money. You have to come up with your own ideas and be inventive. If you're not making money in something right now, it's probably because you found the name through someone else and you never gave them any credit. Or you found the idea through someone else and you never paid them what they're owed. Or you tried to attack someone else's business and now karmically you're paying for it. I hate to get like really like spiritual jujitsu on you guys, but like I feel like I have to, because some of the stuff you guys are coming to me with it's just like silly. It's silly. And a lot of you guys are coming to me and saying, so and so did work on me and someone's doing work on me. Well, you can counteract that. It's very easy to do. And yes, I can help you with that. But, it starts with your vessel, your body, the way you cleanse, your energy, the vibration you put out. Everything is energy, everything is vibration. The Egyptians built pyramids by sound, the vibration of sound. That's where they got their energy to build the pyramids. You guys, I need to wash my hair. So links in the comment section. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Clean up your